All right, let's add some additional markup here. We'll add the rest of our 4 links. I'll just copy this first line and paste it in several times. Then we'll go through and add the rest of the text. And now if we save this and refresh in the browser, we'll see something that looks pretty good, but our spacing is a little bit off. So now we can decide whether we want to use padding or margin between these two in order to add the space. The difference will be that if we use padding, it will extend the size of the element, and so therefore the space in between the elements will be clickable because it's padding that belongs to the A element. Now to me that seems a little weird. Like the intention is probably that we want people to click on these actual links. If I clicked in the middle, I would expect that I wouldn't go anywhere. So for this reason, to me it makes sense to use margin instead. Now we could just add margin to the right-hand side of each of these elements, but ultimately we're going to be centering this navigation, so it would make sense to have the same margin on both sides, so that we didn't end up with one element on the right-hand side with some additional margin, bumping it over and messing up the alignment. So let's see what happens if we add margin here in the browser. I'm going to inspect the element here, and we'll add our styles to this selector here, which will apply them to all of the A links. Let's see what happens if we add a margin of 10 pixels. Now again, this is shorthand, and it's adding margin to the top, right, bottom, and left. But here we're only seeing the top and left because of the way that Chrome calculates margin for container elements. So if we look at the space here, it looks about right. I'm going to measure the space between home and blog up top here, and it's about 20 pixels. And it looks like it's about the same here between our links.